Okay, I just took these cheesecakes out of the oven, and the directions say that after I let them sit out here for 20 minutes or so, then I'm supposed to put them in the refrigerator, which I will probably do. Anyway, they look good. I know the batter sure tasted good. So this was the recipe that I used. 24 ounces of cream cheese. I did just regular cream cheese. 2 cups of yogurt, and it was just my homemade yogurt. A tablespoon of lemon juice, which I did add. 2/3 of a cup of, well, what I used was Splenda because that's what we use for sugar substitute. And 1/4 cup of almond flour. You saw that I made 2. I put a crust in one of them, and no, it wasn't a store-bought crust. I did the, here where it says 2 cups of almond flour and 6 tablespoons of melted coconut oil and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I used the pink Himalayan salt, and I put that into a spring form pan, and I think my spring form pan is the smaller, the 8-inch. And then the other pie, cheesecake pie, was without a crust. Okay, after I mixed it all up really good, I preheated the oven to 350, and I put a baking pan in the lower rack with water in it, and then once I put the pies in there, I cooked them for just a second. Let's see if I can show you here what it said. Oh, it said to bake 30 minutes or 38 minutes, and even though I was using the smaller pan, I had 2 of them in there, so I did the 38 minutes. Then I turned the oven off after 38 minutes and left them in there without opening the oven door for 5 more minutes. And then I took them out and set them on the counter, and that's when I took the picture that you just saw. So in a little while, I will put them in the refrigerator. This says to refrigerate overnight. I am not real sure I can wait till overnight to start eating, but that's my cheesecake. And then over here, I boiled this milk in my Instant Pot, and now it's cooling down to the temperature that it needs. I usually just feel it with my finger, and if it's warm but not hot, then I take some of my leftover homemade yogurt, which is getting a little bit on the not very much left side, and put in there, and then put it back in my Instant Pot and set it for, on the yogurt setting, for at least 8 hours. Sometimes I set it for 9 or 10. It depends on what time of day it gets started and what have you. So I will have a new batch of yogurt. Over here I have my sourdough starter. My first batch of sourdough bread completely, totally flopped. So I'm trying it again with a different recipe. And this is the first step in making that recipe. And that's supposed to sit there for 12 hours before I add the rest of the flour and what have you in order to bake in order to continue the steps in the recipe. So that's what I'm up to today. Today is the day before Christmas Eve. And I don't know exactly when I'm actually going to post this video. I'll just kind of play that by ear. But what's going on right now in my kitchen. And if I don't get back to this video to add more to it, Merry Christmas. Hopefully I get it posted before Christmas Day. If not, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. And so that's all for right now. I will say, may the good Lord richly bless you, just in case I don't get back to the video and add more to it. Although that is my plan, is to add more to it here in just a little bit. We have rain today, rain. I'd say rain, go away, but the farmers need the rain. And it's good that it's rain and not snow. I just wanted to share my plaque with you. I've had this plaque since, oh gosh, about 50 years. Home is where each lives for the other and all live for God. Until next time, or until I add more to this video, if I do, we'll see you later. Well, it's the next day, and I didn't really get more videoing done. But only thing I'm working on today's Christmas Eve. I'm giving a second try to doing some sourdough bread. My first time just was a flop, so I'm giving it another try. I will let you know in a future video if that turned out or not. But I'm just going to go ahead and close out this video and tell you all Merry Christmas from the Markwood family, from our house to yours. May the good Lord richly bless you.